Hey everyone, what's up? Apollyon here, back with Diablo Immortal. I hope you all doing good, having a great day. I'm sure you guys already checked out these patch notes and also checked out some other content creator talking about it. So we won't be doing that like reading the patch note, but instead I will be sharing my opinion here on the upcoming patch and update. So if that sounds interesting, without any further ado, let's start. First off, let's check out the cosmetic here that we will be getting. This is the cosmetic set that we will be getting in few hours. The wizard is looking good. You guys know I am playing wizard, and this is actually looking good. And we have a necromancer on the right side. There's a barbarian on the background, and then there's a demon hunter on the left side. We have a crusader and a monk. So looks good. We'll see how it looks when the update comes out. But I'm excited. Might even end up purchasing it depending on the price. If it's 1,000 eternal orb, I will definitely go for it. If it's 1,500 or 1,600, might think if I want to purchase or not. But anyways, that is my thoughts on the cosmetic and codex here. Class changes coming, and then we have hero journey, adventure path, limited time event, new reliquary boss. Hungry Moon is coming back, Ember Plate cosmetic that we already looked at, some new features. So let's get into the class change here. My task on the class change is that right now the most played class is the Necromancer, but that is not going to be the case anymore. In few hours after this update goes live, many of you guys are going to change your class. Many are just not happy with the Necromancer, and I know that. So I think it's a good change, and you can change your class at level 35 there. And you can also, if you want to go and change appearance of your current character, if you want to, you can do that. And that is good. And here, something important, some class specific cosmetic and gear will not carry over when you change classes. This we have to actually see what they mean by some cosmetic. So this is something important. We have to wait and see. And if you scroll down, we have some hero journey here. This is for the warband. I myself is excited for the warband new activities here. I have a warband that I'm managing, and so we are looking for this, and hopefully we will get some more rewards here. We will be running full warband race weekly as well, twice, so that is going to give us an option to purchase another Eternal Legendary Crest. So that is something we are looking for, and then we have some more adventure part, limited time event. Nothing that I'm excited about. You should be the Shadow or the Immortal, because otherwise you might be missing on some rewards. And then we have a new uh, boss coming. Gorgatra the Claimer is the name here, looking like some beast, and coming on the 2nd August, and most likely the requirement here is going to be above 3,400, so don't be surprised if it turns out to be like that. Hungry Moon is coming back, and then we have the screenshot here for Barbarian new cosmetic set. Honestly, we already have something like this in the game for Barbarian. And then we have some new feature update. Warband completing a weekly warband now allow you to purchase an eternal legendary quest for 1600 platinum from the quest merchant in West March. So we already talked about that we will be doing, and they also increased the cap for the fading amber, increased from 200 to 280. So that's decent. Now you can either purchase the Eternal Legendary Quest or go for the random 5-star crafting chance, but I would suggest going with the Eternal Legendary Quest. And there are some new monster effects, and they change the description of the Zunsen Haunting, Bloodsoaked. So that is all good. And then we have 36 new legendary items coming to the game. There are a lot. I won't be going into the other classes. I myself is reset here, so let's take a look. at the visit legendary items. So the aimless one, Arcantor now launches missiles at random enemies around you. So it seems like a Autobot or something might be hitting the target automatically. So we'll see if it will be any good in the PvP. PvE, I don't think it's going to be any good. And then we have another one for Ray of Frost. Now create an ice shield each time it damage an enemy, absorbing X damage and stacking up 10 times. So this is actually really interesting. This might change few builds if what I'm thinking is going to be how it works. Since now it's going to give you a shield and that is going to stack up 10 times, it might change the skill type to a buff one. And if it turns out to be a buff skill with this modification done to Ray of Frost, then you might end up using a bottled hob with your wizard, and that is going to actually change a lot for the builds if that turns out to be the case, if this turns out to be a buff skill after this modification. So we will have to like do some testing, and I will be doing that, and we'll be sharing some new builds with you guys. But yeah, I'm looking forward for this. And then we have Fire Fluffy Scorch now holds a ball of magma around, bursts when it strikes an enemy, creating a pool of magma that boss and stun enemy, and this is again going to be nice. It is going to trigger chip of stone flash as well since it has a stun, so we'll see if it's any good. Maybe better than the meteor strike. We'll have to just wait and see and test this out. Will be looking for this myself as well. And then Arc and Torrent damage increase, I'm not so interested. And then Ray of Frost now create an illusion that channel a beam of frost in the targeted direction. So this is again going to be really good in the PvP to confuse your enemy. And if you have a teleport that also create a illusion, and on the top of that you have a echoing shadow, then this is going to be really annoying for others to find where you actually are. And at the end, can we now apply X reduction to the movement speed as well? So this is all we have here, and in my opinion, it's not that big of a patch, just some new legendary and some new activities for Warband, and other than that, some new events coming, cosmetic and class change. We still need some more content, in my opinion, and that will bring some more players back. But anyways, I'm signing off. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think. I'll be sharing my thoughts when the patch goes live as well. Until then, have fun and take care, guys.